If you've ever thought about studying in the United States, you've probably felt overwhelmed. Common App, SAT, essays, early action, rolling admissions, it can sound like a completely different language. And today, I am going to break it all down for you step by step, so you'll know exactly how to approach your American university applications with confidence.
Are you ready to explore opportunities that await you overseas? We provide guidance on selecting the right program, university, and location, tailored for your professional goals and career. To achieve your overseas goals and aspirations, go global with Shalee Global.
I'm Hassan Sharik, an alumnus of Macquarie University in Sydney and former admission manager of York University in Canada and Deakin University in Australia. Through Shalee Global, with offices in Lahore, Dubai, and Canada, I've guided countless A-level students like yourself through the US admission maze. Unlike the UK, which has one centralized system called UCAS, or even Canada, where provinces like Ontario or Alberta and BC have common apps, the United States doesn't have any single unified portal. Each university sets its own deadlines, requirements, essays, and submission process. And that's why so many students from Pakistan find the US system confusing at first. But here's the truth. Once you understand the structure, it becomes completely manageable. The first step is research and shortlisting. Your first step is to research how it is. There are over 4,000 universities in the US, and that's a massive number. So the key is to narrow your list strategically. Most students would apply to 6 to 10 universities, and these are divided into 3 different categories. First, you have the reach schools, where admission is highly competitive. Then you have the match schools, where your grades and profile fit the average admitted student profile of that university. And then you have the safe schools, where your chances of acceptance are strong. When building your list, look beyond just the rankings. Consider location, tuition fees, available scholarships, program strengths, campus life, and whether they have a strong record of accepting international students like yourself. If you're planning to study fields like computer, business, engineering, or social sciences, make sure the universities you pick have recognized accredited programs in those areas. That's very important. Remember, not every top-ranked school is the right fit for you. Your best university is the one that aligns with your career goals, budgets, and academic profile. Second step, understanding standardized tests. Many US universities require standardized tests such as SAT or ACT. Both are designed to assess your readiness for university-level studies. The SAT is more popular among students in Pakistan and South Asia. It focuses on math and evidence-based reading and writing. The ACT includes an additional science reasoning section as well. But overall, both are accepted equally for university admissions. On top of that, you'll need to prove English proficiency through exams like IELTS or TOEFL and Duolingo. And while many universities are not test optional, meaning they don't require the SAT or ACT, submitting strong scores can significantly improve your scholarship chances. So even if the university says they're test optional, I usually tell students, take the SATs if you've got the time. It adds strength and credibility to your application, especially when competing for merit-based. Step number 3, application platforms. Now let's talk about where you'll actually apply. The most widely used system in the US is the Common Application or Common App. With one account, you can apply to hundreds of universities, upload your documents, and manage everything from one dashboard. However, some universities, especially the top ones, have their own application systems. For example, the MIT, University of California, different campuses, Berkeley, UCLA, and Georgetown, these all have separate portals. So you'll often be juggling multiple platforms, which means time management and task management is very critical. Start early, ideally 6 to 8 months before deadlines. Ideal time for A-level students is when they complete their A1s. Step 4 is essays and recommendations. Now this is the heart of your US application. American universities want to know who you are beyond just your grades. That's where your essay comes in. The Common App essay is your main personal statement, one essay that goes to all universities through the Common App platform. It's your opportunity to share your story, your passions, your challenges, and what makes you unique. Then, many universities have supplemental essays, short specific questions like, why this particular major, or what do you bring? Now, this is where you'll need customization. You'll also need recommendation letters from your A-level teachers. Ideally, choose teachers who know you well and can speak about your academic ability, attitude, and your character. For students in Pakistan, I always advise, build relationships with your teachers early in your A-levels. When they genuinely know your strengths, their recommendation letters sound more personal and more powerful. Step number 5, deadlines and decision types. Now, timing is everything in the US system in specific and admissions in general. There are 3 main types of application timelines. First is the early action. You apply early, usually by November 1st, and get your decision in December. It's non-binding, meaning you can still apply elsewhere. Second, there's the early decision. Same timeline, but binding. If you're accepted, you're committed to attend that school. And then comes the regular decisions. Most students apply here. The deadline is usually Jan 1st or Jan 15th in some cases, and results come out around March or April. Some universities also offer rolling admissions, where applications are reviewed as they come in. The earlier you apply, the better your chances. Mark these deadlines carefully. Missing one could mean waiting an entire year. Step 6, scholarships and financial aid. Now comes the big question. Can I afford it? Studying in the US can be expensive, but there are many scholarships and financial aid options. Some universities offer need-based aid, which means they look at your family's financial situation. Others offer merit-based scholarships, which are awarded based on your academics, your test scores, your extracurricular achievements, like a holistic picture. A few even combine both, your financial need and academic. But keep in mind, competition is intense. That's why it's essential to apply early, maintain strong grades, and submit well-crafted essays. If your application shows both academic excellence and personal authenticity, you will definitely stand. Step 7, once you've applied, what happens then? Once your applications are in, universities review your academics, essays, extracurriculars, and recommendations holistically, meaning they look at the whole person, not just the numbers. If you're admitted, you'll get an offer letter, often with details about scholarships or the financial aid that has been offered to you. Then comes the visa process, where you'll apply for your F1 student visa using your I-20 form from the university. At this stage, you'll also decide where you actually enroll. So yes, the US admission system looks complex at first, but it really has a clear process once you understand it. You research and shortlist wisely. You prepare for tests strategically. You use the right application platforms. You write essays that reflect your story, and you stay on top of your deadlines. If you do all that, the US becomes one of the most rewarding destinations in the world for international students. At Shalee Global, our team in Lahore, Dubai, and Mississauga helps students plan their US strategy from start to finish, choosing universities, writing essays, preparing for interviews, and applying for scholarships. If you're an A-level student planning for 2026 or 2027 intake, now is the perfect time to start building your profile. In our next video, we'll tackle a question every US-bound student asks: ACT versus SAT. Which test should you take? Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned, because that one's going to clear a lot of confusion for you. I'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye.